But what's at play here? The left-wing media turning on Joe Biden? So one theory is there's just such a disaster here that there's no covering for him. How can you? The world knows he messed this up big time. I actually believe it's more devious. Here's my prediction. You watch. Stories will start to be leaked to the media, maybe as soon as tomorrow, that Kamala Harris disagreed with the decision to pull out and urged Joe Biden not to pull out. This is my prediction. These phony stories will be used to hurt Biden and prop up Kamala Harris, completing the ultimate plan of moving Biden out. We shall see. Well, joining me now is Newsmax contributor and constitutional law attorney and former senior legal advisor for President Trump, Jenna Ellis is here. Jenna, welcome to the program.
Great to join you, Grant.
So I wanted to bring up a tweet you issued, I guess it was yesterday. It says this. Let's throw this up on the screen. And you can see that Twitter had a real problem with this. So Biden is literally bringing in terrorists. Impeach Biden now. They banned you for that tweet. Now, may I remind the world that the Taliban spokesperson still has a Twitter account. They ban you. And by the way, your former boss, President Trump, he's still banned from Twitter as well. But the Taliban has an account and they're taking you down. Jenna, what is going on here?
Yeah, so the Taliban can still tweet, but President Trump and I can't. This is insane levels of censorship that we've seen, but also so that people are aware, that particular tweet, I had quote tweeted a White House correspondent reporter who had a thread that was talking about how over 30,000 supposed Afghan refugees were going to be coming in because of Biden's orders. He had admitted back July 8th that that was actually illegal, that he was telling Congress to change the law, and that they're going to likely go to Texas and Wisconsin. And so to say that none of these individuals who are coming in and not being vetted are somehow not going to be terrorists is absolutely ridiculous. So this particular tweet wasn't just an out of the blue kind of isolated commentary. It was responding to Biden's actual actions. And consider the fact, Grant, that for months and months since January 6th, the left and so many members of the mainstream media are calling any Trump supporters literal terrorists, and that's okay on Twitter. But then when people like me who are standing up for the U.S. Constitution, standing up for our rule of law, and simply pointing out facts and saying that Biden is letting in terrorists because he's not allowing any of these people to be vetted, he's breaking the law, that somehow is now considered hate speech. And so this is a bigger problem even than just censorship. This is protecting Biden at the expense of the United States' safety, border control, and simply pointing out facts to people who follow me on Twitter. I have almost 1 million followers just on Twitter alone. And this type of censorship absolutely should not be tolerated. That's why lawsuits like President Trump's against big tech are so incredibly important.
Yeah, well, they sure are. Well, I'm glad you are here to tell us a story, because it is just utterly flabbergasting to think that Twitter would allow the Taliban on and ban you and President Trump. Jenna Ellis, as always, thank you so much for coming on.
Thanks, Grant.
You just watched Newsmax TV, America's fastest growing cable news channel, now in more than 70 million homes. You can get Newsmax TV on your cable system or check your cable guide. And if your system doesn't carry Newsmax, call them, tell them you want Newsmax TV, because we're real news for real people.